Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to Boho Budgets. My name's Lissy and we are filming for our reallocation of our game day binder. We should have, so I think we had 1,365 and then I took £65 out of that for petrol, for fuel to go to Cornwall. And then while I was in Cornwall, if you're on my Instagram, you'll know that my car broke, my brakes went and I had to have my rear brake pads and disc replaced, which cost £315, but I did get a tax rebate of £573 or something, so that's kind of paid for my car. But also they said my front pads and discs need doing. My uncle's going to do that, so I mean, annoying that I didn't have the whole £570 spare, but it has paid for my car, so I'm going to use the rest of the money to pay my uncle to fix the car, and also need my brake sensors replaced or something, so he's going to do that for me. But I've left that in the bank because I need to pay some things in the bank, so I've got some placeholders here for 3 different categories, and then this is the money that we completed our binder with. I think there should be 1,285, I think. We'll count the 5 separately because they're chunky. Right, so we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 10, 20, so that's 520. And then 5, 10, 15, 25, 35. Hang on, I'm gonna have to separate these, it's too big. Start again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, that's 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93. Oh, I better do plus 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That was a bit messy. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Oh, 1,300. Oh, okay, more than I thought. So 1,300. That's not going to fit in there. Right, let me get rid of, not get rid of, but let me do the placeholders first because these 5s need to go in 2 slots. Chunky. Right, okay, so I don't think I need to mark anything off of these. I just wanted to show you what I'm going to do with it. So we've got 1, 2, 340. So that's for my mum. she booked our holiday to Cornwall, so that's like my half of it. Paying her back for Monjaro and the top that she bought and I then had, so that's the money back for her. So I need to transfer that over. I will insert a picture somewhere. And then what have we got? We've got 110. Right, that's for Penny, because I had to use her pot to pay for the car because the money hadn't come in yet. The car got fixed on Saturday, but the money didn't come in till Monday. So that's 110 back to Penny's pot. So let me just check if I need to change anything in here. She was £5 down. I think there was 105 in the bank. Yeah, 105. But I must have taken that from somewhere, because there should have been 110 in there. So let me get a pen. So there'll be, oh, there's water everywhere now. 110. So that will go back in Penny's pot. I will insert a picture. And then the rest of the money to equal the amount from the tax rebate is 120. So I'm going to leave that in the bank to pay for my car. It's probably going to be more than that. But yeah, that's just the rest of it. So I'll put 120 in the bank to pay for the car pieces. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 570. So 570. So the total we're allocating is 1,870. Lovely. But anyway, how are you all? I hope you've all had a nice week. I don't know when I'm releasing this video. I just wanted to get it filmed so I can get the money back to where it's meant to be, pay my mum back, get the car fixed. Yeah, so I just wanted to quickly film this. So can I just tick off? Can I? Asking your permission. No one's here. Right, I'm going to tick Penny, I'm going to tick Mum, and I'm going to tick 150 back to the car. Okie dokie. Right, so I didn't have money in the bank, but I'm going to have to replace it all in cash because I spend it when it's in the bank. I'm awful. Let's go to here, because that's first on my list. We need to go to Easter. So I had to use week one's money, which was £100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Right, so that is to pay for Easter week 1, because I had 100 in the bank. So that's just replacing that. So that is now fully funded. And then there should be £30 in here. Yes, so I'm just going to put 70 in to fully fund Easter. So this is like extra money, not replacing the money that we took. So there's now £100 in there. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So that's Easter fully funded, the Easter holidays. So, okay, I crossed these off last time. I must have done this at work. They're not coloured in, so they should be coloured in. So then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Huh? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yeah, so I'm just going to colour the rest of these in to make up the whole 200. So it's Easter complete. So do I need a fully funded? We'll get one anyway. So that's Easter week 2 fully funded. That feels so lush. Okay. And then we're putting, I can't see my book. And then we're putting £50 into May half term. So we'll do 20, 30, 40, 50. There's £50 going in there. And that's, I just want, oh, that's fallen off. I want £100 for May. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 each, so £10 each, sorry, because there's 10. Each item, £10, goal, 100. So I'm going to quickly colour this in. There we go, so that's 5 items coloured in. So we've got the baguette. I'm trying not to get the glare. The baguette, the cheese and onion crisps, chocolate and grapes. Lush. That can go in there. So that's May done. And then summer holidays. Yes, so we already completed summer holidays 1 and that got put in the bank. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that's to replace week 1. And then we're working on week 2, aren't we? So that's also going to get 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that's going into week 2. I feel much more content with this style of saving, rather than thinking I have to save the whole month for this envelope. Everything's been split down into weeks. It just makes it a lot more easier, because you think £100 is not that, well, it is a lot of money, but I mean, it's not as much as 600, is it? If you want £100 a week. I really want 800 for the whole 6 weeks, but I'm going to start with 600 and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, sorry if that cut off, I had a phone call. Yes, there's that done, so that's week 2. So we are now starting on week 3. Very exciting. I'm so happy with the way this is coming along. So there's that. No, it's not. Right, I need to go to school events or photos. We'll go school events. Okay, so we need 30 in here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. So baby girl, we got the email through for her leavers jumper. Very sad for her year 6 leavers jumper, and that's £27.50 I think. So I'll just put 30 in there. to cover that. Doesn't have to be ordered till the 6th of April, so I'll leave that there, and then when I get paid on the 28th I'll use my wages and just take that out. So there's that done. How exciting. I can't believe she's going to be a senior school kid. Doesn't seem right. Where next? What about, let me just quickly actually, I need 55 in here. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. So this was from my side hustle. I had a client last week. This is all going into my new season binder. But yeah, I had to use it for the car, so I'm just replacing that. So that will stay in there until next week when we start this binder. I'm just ticking off as I'm going, sorry. Right, Christmas. Christmas is getting 200. Right, we're doing 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and then 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. So there we go. So that is I did say to myself, every time we do a reallocation, like a big one, whether it's seasonal or game day, I'm always going to put £100 into Christmas. So there's 100 there. But also in March, I had the £100 saved in the bank and I spent it. So we didn't put any Christmas money into Christmas savings. No, sorry, we didn't put any money into Christmas savings in March. So yeah, I mean, I don't need to, but I'm going to replace the £100 we spent so we're on track for savings kind of thing. Christmas done. Right, our 5-week month. I mean, we're not far off this, but I'm going to put, where is it? There we go. I did take some money out of here the other day. So we're going to put £50 in here. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45 and 50. So we need to do 5, 10, 15, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50, 60, and then we've done that for a third time. So we've done it 3 times and it's £75. So 75 times 3 equals plus 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, that's right. So we should have £260 here.
20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, this should be 60, 10, 20, 30.
40, 50, 60, yes. So that is 260 ready for our 5-week month at the end of April, but I will still add to that with like my leftover money. It feels just so good to have that there ready. I really wanted to be able to like let the dice decide and stuff, but who was it? I was watching someone the other day. I can't remember who it was. Maybe Kerry. I think it was Kerry actually, and she was saying that she likes that idea as well, but she needs to know where her money's going, and I do too. I need to know where it's going. I've got things coming up that need paying for. I'm not in the position yet where I've got like just a load of savings. I've got enough in certain categories to just risk where things go. Like I've got things coming up. Yeah, if I don't put money in Christmas, we'll fall massively behind. Like baby girl needs her jumper for school. Well, she doesn't need it, but you know, everyone will have one. So like I need to put money there. So for me, it's kind of important where my money goes, not just let the dice decide. But I do hope one day to get to a point where I can do that, because it's so fun. Right, BBMU, that is in my binder. So this one. So there should be £100 in there already, and we are putting £300 in here. So we've got 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 3. That should be £300. I will double check that. Give me 2 seconds. Yes, so that is £300. I don't know if this envelope's going to hold much money. So in total we have £400 ready for BBMU. I don't really know how much I want to take for spending, but I do need to save for fuel, food, drink, going out before, after, yeah, and spending obviously. So, but so far there's 400 in there. Oh, it does close. Let me just tick these off. Right, I've changed these to £20 each because I ran out of space on the tracker. So they're going to be 20 each. So there's 400 in there. We need oh, that doesn't want to close. Let's go to car. We've put 120 in car. Yeah. Okay, it says there's 30 in here, but there's not. Right, so that's 150 in there. So we're half through the tracker, but it's going to come out in probably a couple of hours when I pay for the part. So 120 in the bank, and then we need 10, 20 and 30. So that's to make the 150 up. And then, actually it's in this one again. So we need low priorities, yes. So we did save £50 for Easter, and then I spent that on Easter eggs. But we've now decided we're going to do like a buffet and invite everyone around for dinner. Like buffet tea and stuff, like the kids and my sister and their children and stuff. So £50 gone, but I'm going to add another £50 to go towards food and stuff and drinks, like kids drinks, whatever. So we need 50. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. So that's, yeah, £50 there. So I'm going to leave the tracker as it is because it says we've got 50 in there. Just tick that off. And then, okay, oh, where's my purse? My purse is in the car, but basically I'm going to put £20 into birthdays, but I was in a shop yesterday and I saw a present my sister would love and I bought it and it was £20. So rather than put £20 into birthdays, I used my spending money and my miscellaneous money. So I'm going to take the money from here and put it straight back into my purse, but my purse is in the car. So we've got 5. I'm going to get nice ones actually because we'll save them at the end of the week. That'll do. So that 20 is going, I'll put it there for my purse. And then I think what's left is Cornwall. No, it's saying it should be 150, that does not look like 150. Right, 5, it might be 145 actually. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 35, 135. Okay. I've gone wrong somewhere. Right, give me 2 seconds. Okay. They're saying there should be 145.
10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
But I've misplaced £10 somewhere and I don't know where. Not sure what I've done. Maybe I've put £10 extra somewhere. I've just worked it all out. It should equal the amount we've got. Actually, how much did we have? Yeah, 1,300, wasn't it? I don't know. Maybe I'll go back through and work out what's gone wrong. But anyway, this is going to Cornwall, which I don't think we have an envelope for. Okay, I'm going to put it in family fun because we're going as a family and it's very fun. So yeah, I really can't think of where that £10 is. So I was meant to put 150 in there, but I only had like 573, not 575. So then I just lowered it, like rounded it down, sorry. So we had 570. So I did think, okay, so there won't be 150, there'll be 145. But there's only 135 and I can't think why. But I'll go back through the video and I'll let you know if I figure out. If I don't write anything, I didn't figure it out. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope the cart in the middle isn't too bad. And I hope, oh, hang on, let me show you this that Cherry B sent me. I got a cup. Look at my stunning cup. So thank you very much, Cherry B, for sending me that. Love you. I'm going to go and fill it up with Pepsi. And I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of the day. And I'll chat to you all soon. Bye for now.